And joining us from Houston is the spokesperson for the new Black Panthers party, Quanell X, who released the video of the assault in defiance of the judge's order. Mr. X, good morning to you.
Good morning to you all.
I know when you worked very hard to get a hold of this tape. When you saw it for the first time, what went through your head?
When I saw the tape for the very first time, I was shocked. I was appalled. I was absolutely angry of what they were doing, these police officers, to this young man who was on the ground. You could clearly see he surrendered, he gave up. And the beating he took was absolutely unnecessary. It was shameful. That's how I felt.
The defense and the district attorney in the case and the police department have said that it will be tough now for the defendants to get a fair trial now that this tape is out there, and they are blaming you specifically for putting this tape out there. What's your response to that?
One, I believe the people have a constitutional right to see the videotape. These are public servants in uniform caught in the public, and this was caught on tape. And to say to the people that you cannot see what they're doing in uniform in the public is a disgrace and disrespectful to the citizens of Harris County who have the intelligence and the ability to sit on a jury, look at the facts, put the trial publicity to the side, and weigh the real information in this case. The videotape speaks for itself. There's not much science to it. So to say that a jury can't make a clear determination of what they're seeing and weigh the facts in this case here in Harris County is an insult to the citizens and the people of Harris County.
Mr. X, I know you've been applauded by folks in your community for getting this tape into the public light. However, there are people out there, I understand you've received death threats as well. Why do you think there are people angry about this?
Because many in the black community have always said that these beatings were taking place. Many African-American men make these allegations weekly in our community about the Houston Police Department, but this is the first time that we've ever captured one on videotape. And then when the mayor herself publicly stated that I should be prosecuted for releasing this videotape to the public, that inflamed the community and inflamed both sides, pro-police and those who wanted the police to be punished for this videotape. So I am in total disagreement with the mayor and those who say that the public had no right to see this videotape.
Okay, Quanell X, thank you so much for joining us. We certainly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Right now, we want to hear from the other side. Defense attorney DeGuerin represents one of the police officers caught on tape. Mr. DeGuerin, good morning to you.
Russ, good morning.
Do you think that this tape will prevent your client from getting a fair trial?
I'm very concerned about it, and all the judges that have seen this have been concerned about it. I'm a lawyer. I respect the law, and I think that a case like this ought to be played out in the courts before a fair jury that's not influenced unduly by a video that's now gone viral. It's ugly. It's awful. But if you look at it very carefully, my client, for instance, all he did was he ran up and tried to get this burglar from escaping, and also tried to get his hands behind his back so he could be handcuffed, and then he ran off and made another arrest. He was only there less than 4 seconds.
Your client is Andrew Blumberg.
Yeah, Andrew Blumberg. He's the first guy on the scene. But if you look at the tape, you get angry. Anybody gets angry at seeing something like this.
Let me ask you this, Mr. DeGuerin. Now, I know you didn't want this tape out there as well. These officers are paid by the public with tax dollars. Shouldn't the public have the right to see this tape?
Yes, but I don't think they have the right to see it right away. When you balance two constitutional rights, the right to a fair trial and the right, the First Amendment right of free speech, anytime you have to balance one constitutional right against another, there has to be some compromise. The only compromise that all of the courts that looked at this said was, wait until the proper time to release the tape.
Let me ask you very quickly, do you agree with the mayor that Quanell X should be prosecuted for getting this tape out into the public light?
Well, listen, I have a lot of respect for Mr. X, but I get people out of trouble. I don't get them in trouble.
Okay. Dick DeGuerin, nice to talk to you. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.